Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to discuss about 10 unique upcoming mutual fund schemes in 2022. Are you bored of investing in regular mutual fund schemes? We all invest in index funds, large cap funds. We invest in high risk funds like mid cap funds or small cap funds. We invest in specific sector or thematic related mutual funds. In the last 6 to 9 months, mutual fund houses have filed several unique mutual fund schemes with SEBI that were never existing in Indian mutual fund industry. Navi Mutual Funds is coming up with Internet of Things ETF Fund of Fund. This mutual fund scheme will invest in ETFs, which provides exposure to companies that stand benefited from Internet of Things technology. This fund would invest in another ETF, which is Global X IoT Technology ETF. Since this mutual fund scheme invests in another underlying mutual fund scheme, we know the past performance. The underlying ETF has performed negative 27% in the last 1 year, 8.6% annualized returns in the last 5 years, 10% annualized returns since inception. Edelweiss Mutual Funds is coming up with Gold and Silver ETF Fund of Fund. This mutual fund scheme is going to invest in gold ETFs and silver ETFs. We all know that gold and silver has been generating low returns. If you observe, gold has generated 5% returns in the last 10 years and 11.5% in the last 5 years. On the other hand, silver generated very low returns, 1.5% annualized returns in the last 10 years and 8% returns in the last 5 years. Navi Mutual Funds is coming up with another unique mutual fund scheme, which is Metaverse ETF Fund of Fund. This mutual fund scheme will invest in overseas ETFs, which provide exposure to companies that will get benefited from the advancement of Metaverse. This fund of fund would invest in another ETF, Roundhill Ball Metaverse ETF. This underlying ETF has generated negative 46% in the last 1 year and 3 months. HDFC Mutual Fund is coming up with Defense Fund, which invests in defense and allied sector companies. We all know in the last 1 to 3 years, defense related companies has done very well. As an example, HAL stock price has shot up by 250% in the last 3 years and 100% in the last 1 year. BDL share prices shot up by 180% in last 3 years and 110% in the last 1 year. BEML share price increased by over 100% in last 3 years and 33% in the last 1 year. Mirae Asset Cloud Computing ETF Fund of Fund. This mutual fund scheme is going to invest in companies which benefits from increased adoption of cloud computing. Means it's going to invest in companies offering computing software as a service, which is SaaS, platform as a service, PaaS, etc. Mirae Asset Global Clean Energy ETF Fund of Fund. This mutual fund scheme is going to invest in overseas ETF, which are based on companies that produce energy from renewable resources and companies that's going to get benefited from the increased adoption of technologies which reduces the negative impact on the environment. Nippon India Artificial Intelligence Fund of Fund. This is going to invest in units of DWS Invest Artificial Intelligence. This underlying mutual fund scheme is going to invest in companies that's going to get benefited with the increasing artificial intelligence technology. The underlying fund generated negative 10% returns in the last 1 year, 16.5% annualized returns in the last 3 years, and 13% annualized returns since inception. Mirae Asset Artificial Intelligence and Technology ETF Fund of Fund. This mutual fund scheme is going to invest in Global X Artificial Intelligence and Technology ETF. This underlying ETF generated negative 26% returns in the last 1 year, 11% annualized returns in the last 3 years, and 10.5% annualized returns since inception. DSP Future of Transportation Fund of Fund. This fund is going to invest in overseas funds and ETF, which invest in global companies which are involved in research, development, production, and distribution of future transportation and technology. Motilal Oswal Precious Metals Fund of Fund. Though the name looks fancy, it actually invests in gold and silver ETFs. We all know, we discussed in our earlier slide, gold and silver has been generating low returns in the last 5 to 10 years. If you like this video, click on the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.